All right, we are back. The VOD separated a little bit faster than I thought they would, so we're back. Let me refresh the chats here. Alright, let's try to find, here it is, a plus 16, Neltharian's Lair. That's gonna hurt. So this week, on the menu, we've got Bolstering, Explosive, and Tyrannical. So bolstering means that we have to limit our pulls. We can't pull anything more than maybe about 5 or 6. And then explosive means we're gonna have to take care of those bombs as quickly as possible. Also, as a Prout Warrior, those bombs are gonna give you victory rush. So it's a very good thing if you go out of your way and take care of those bombs. And then Tyrannical just means that the boss fights are gonna be a little bit longer, a little bit harder to deal with, more damage going out. So when we're talking Neltharian's Lair, that last boss is going to be a struggle. What's your point to this week? I honestly would say this week is probably like 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 because of the explosive. So you're going to need a group that knows how to tab target. You're going to need a group that knows how to deal with Tyrannical. I think Tyrannical is a much harder affix than Fortified. And then Bolstering, you're going to need a group that doesn't body pull for you. That doesn't, they can't mess up these pulls for you. If they make anything more than like 7 mobs, it's really going to hurt you. You want to see a Kara with Morose, Tyrannical Morose. Although it's explosive, Bolstering. So Bolstering doesn't apply. Explosive is going to be, going to get rough. But I think the really hard week on Morose is a Tyrannical Grievous week. If it's Tyrannical Grievous, everybody's going to be bleeding with his automatic bleed anyway. And then you're going to have Grievous stacking on top of that. So everybody's just going to have 2 bleeds on them the whole time. Looks like RNG's is coming through the window, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Things are getting real bright. So we did join an Neltharian's Lair here. So that should be, it shouldn't be too bad. As long as we limit our trash pulls. Like in the very beginning, I've been in groups with Bolstering that they just get really, really trigger happy. And in the very beginning, they pull all of the Scorpions. Well, the bad news is you're going to kill all of the non-elite Scorpions, all the little guys, really quickly. And then you're going to have a big Scorpion that is like bolstered plus 7. So you need to slow your roll a little bit. Explosive, yuck. Yeah, explosive been pretty bad. Which is harder, Mythic Plus, healing or tanking this week? I would say healing if you get a group that does a lot of like bad pulls. So bolstering, like if you can't tank through certain damage or something through a bolstering plus 8 or something, it's just the way it is. But healing, you're gonna have people in Tyrannical standing in bad places, and they're not gonna care. They're gonna stand and get cleaved by the boss. They're gonna stand in certain mechanics, and they're gonna be getting hit for 60 to 80% of their HP. Enough so that you can sneak in there and heal them. But if everybody's messing up all the time, people are gonna die, but they'll still blame you because they didn't get one shot. Healing if you're not preventive, yeah, absolutely. You hate Grievous? Yeah, me too. So yeah, I think healing. What's my item level? My item level equipped right now is 958. I keep running to Sargeras to try to upgrade these guys right here, these 915s, 920s. But I'm not getting lucky with any Warforges. I need to find a group that's all warriors and all willing to give me their gear. What's up, Brittany? Brittany, you missed all of the Battle for Azeroth alpha stuff we were doing. We did Blood DK, I logged on to a holy priest. I mean, a holy priest, a holy paladin, but no one was in the queue. A lot of people were saying priest, but I still need to learn a priest. You just got over the 958 hump. Oh, this isn't even in Mythic. Yeah, item level in my bags is 978. I mean, if tier sets weren't a thing, I think equipped I'd be like 970, 972, something like that. But since tier sets are a thing, I can't really get rid of them. The tier set bonus is way too good. Set it up, you're running with me. Oh, I'm talking about the alpha. You're moving your living room around. Wait, they set it to Mythic, but nobody's running in yet. Are we good? Let's try it out. Let me log in for you and I'll go over Holy Priest. No worries. I got this. Step aside, hold my beer. You can tank up to a +12 on your pally. You need a tank, but you figure that you're past that already. I know I'll queue up, like normally when I do Mythic Pluses, I'll queue up anywhere between a 12 is probably the lowest, anywhere between a 12 to a 17, 18, something like that. Unless I'm trying to push my Raider IO score. If I'm trying to push my Raider IO score, it's got to be at least a 15 or probably a 16. If tier wasn't real, then you'd be 967-ish. Yeah. Log in as you for BFA. Yeah, no, I understood. I understood. Oh, you're talking about the all warrior run, Christian. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I need to set up an all warrior run. A give all your loot to befuddled run. Even the healers are going to be warriors. Just bandage spec. But is this week tough? It can be. If your group doesn't know how to deal with explosive, it's gonna be tough. I would say this week is at about 7 out of 10. So 7 out of 10, not too bad, especially if you know how to deal with explosive. Like, you know, we've got all the explosives going off right here. I always stomp them out for my group, but if anyone else can help me, that'd be great. Like, we've got another one going off here. Look at that. I don't think anyone was gonna get to that one. So I only pulled like the first 4 so that this giant scorpion doesn't get too many stacks of bolstering. That's the biggest concern. But like now, yeah, now we can start pulling these guys. If non-elites get bolstering, it's no big deal. They're still gonna go down, you know. They can even bounce around a little bit, you know. These guys, no big deal. Biggest thing to worry about with these guys is the placement of the poison, which I try to make it off to a side. Now I'll pull these guys over here, these 2, for the percentage that they provide. Oh no, you see, this is what happens. I have another warrior in here who just started pulling for me. Like, he just, yeah. That means that explosives can go off in the corners now. With these lurkers, the explosives are going to be really split up with the group, and our bolstering can get up to 4. Which, I don't know if this group can handle a bolster +4 yet, which they might be able to. It might not be a big deal. I just haven't engaged it yet. 4 prop paladins with inspiring presence, healing not needed. That'd be nice. Finally got your secret appearance on your arms warrior. Nice, congrats, man. I've changed the chat setup in the video as well, all fancy. I made the font a lot bigger. I think I had quite a few people looking at the alpha footage last week on mobile. So one of the comments was somebody saying, hey, I can't read any of the chat you have here. Can you, you know, make it more visible? So I just increased the chat. I also did the move this guy around so you guys can see that timer a little bit easier now. It's in a much better place now. So yeah, I moved around a few things. I've been considering more and more downsizing my weak auras as well, kind of making them take less real estate. I already did it once where I already downsized them, but I'm gonna do it again. Oh, you see people pulling. These guys I don't normally ever pull because they're not necessary if you know how to pull the rest of the dungeon. It's way more readable. I'm glad. Yeah, I try to, you know, listen to you guys' input. And by the way, Brittany, there was someone in the chat earlier doing the, when I was doing the BFA one, that they were trying all of the power leveling that I stated in my power leveling video, and it's all been nerfed a lot. He ran stockades, RFC, SFK, everything, and it seems like there was a really big nerf. He was getting about half of the XP that I was when I made that video. So I think power leveling is done. I'm probably going to remove the video. Wire Prout Warriors using Devastator talent. It's nice. It opens up your rotation. So if you do not run Devastator talent, you're just gonna be hitting Devastator the whole time, right? Like that's gonna be your main ability. You're gonna be pressing all the time. If you put a talent point into it, you don't have to worry about it so much, and it opens up your rotation. It makes it so that you can actually use Shield Slam as soon as it procs. You can use Thunderclaps and Revenges kind of off cooldown. You can use right now when Battle Cry is up, I can just spam Shield Slam. It just, running the Devastator talent opens up your rotation to more possibilities, and with the recent talent point, with the recent tier sets, it works really well. I run Devastator, and I wouldn't go back. We've got Shatter, and every time you have Shatter, what you really want to do on a Tyrannical boss is to make sure you don't have any ads up. So the more ads you have up, the worse that Shatter is going to hit you. Okay, so you really, and also we're gonna get more explosives. So trying my best to pick up all these ads, but I'm also gonna need, you know, a little bit of help DPSing them down. But we're also getting more and more explosives as these ads kind of multiply. That Shatter is gonna get closer and closer to taking people out the more ads we have up. So yeah, you have to really watch it. I'm trying to get this explosive. There's a Razor Shards. I gotta get away from here. I'm not sure how this Warlock died way back here. It was during a Razor Shard, but the Razor Shard shouldn't have hit him out here. It was aimed at the wall, so I'm not sure why he went down. But regardless, we did lose one DPSer, but this Rock Mora is about to go down. Rip weak auras. Uh-oh. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. You definitely want to dodge those shards though, as a tank. If you don't dodge them, good luck keeping you up, man. You need to do Ma, Arc, and lower Kara ASAP. Your finger set when you do explosive so much keyboard smashing? Yes. Yeah, you meant warriors, not paladins. I got you. I understood you, man. You quit WoW because by ad makes you an HX. What? JD, I don't know what you're trying to say, man. Hopefully we can CC this guy. Do we have? We do have a trap. Trap him. Get him. Sick him, boy. No. Come on. He's gonna pull with his hunter pet too. The guy who can CC. What? He didn't pull? Wow. This hunter's special, man. Your ADD makes you a bad addict. Oh yeah, man. If you have any kind of addiction, even if it is video game related, that's definitely health comes before. You ran SFK, you're getting 75% of a level each run. It's still faster than the horrid grind. Like level 1 is taking you so long. Yeah. Oh no, why? We don't need this stuff. still have both of your boosts. I used my level 100 boost on my paladin, but I have my 110 boost. I'm not quite sure. Debating whether monk or mage. We'll see. No teaming, so we don't have that many pelters this week, which is great. I like having less pelters. The more pelters we can remove from this dungeon, the better this dungeon gets. You don't know what to do with them, Demon Hunter? Do you have every kind of toon maxed out? Every class maxed out? Is leveling slow now? It's a little bit slower because they made the world around you level up. So, like if you're in Westfall and you're level 5, all the boars are going to be level 5. But as soon as you hit level 6, the boars also hit level 6. So everything has different ranges and everything levels up with you. So that boar is now going to get a little bit harder to kill because it's exactly your level as opposed to staying level 5. So yeah, they changed things up just a little bit. Nothing crazy, nothing major. But yeah, it takes longer to do the same amount of grinding, but you have to travel less. So it's a little bit of give and take. It takes a little bit longer per level to level up, but you don't have to travel between zones as much as you used to. You can just kind of stay in one zone and grind it out till it's over. I'm trying to pull these guys because I don't want a Hulk that gets a bolstering, but that's probably gonna happen. It's probably gonna happen. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There it is. I knew it. I knew it. All right. The biggest nerf to Prot Warriors that's really, you know, I don't like to be too negative about things, but the biggest nerf to Prot Warriors in BFA so far is the fact that Warbringer is now a single target AoE stun. So I'm picking up a talent point that should be helping me stun things, and now it's just single target, when in live right now Warbringer has a small AoE around the target that I'm charging at, which is amazing. Amazing. Now it's just gonna be like, why wouldn't I pick up Shockwave? It doesn't make sense not to pick up Shockwave anymore. I think they got rid of Warbringer. They ruined Warbringer. That's the biggest change that's really hurting me in BFA for Prot Warriors. I gotta take care of this explosive, get that victory rush going. We got this. We don't need a stinking healer. The healer died because of the avalanche. When avalanche goes out, part of the ceiling lands on your head if you don't move, and it's very quick. You need to be on your dodging game to not get hit by that avalanche. So yeah, that healer got hit by that. I'm trying to make, there it is. I taunted the pelter to try to make him go this way. You always thought it'd be faster. It's a little bit faster in terms of there's less travel time. So let's say you do have the XP potions, which aren't around anymore, by the way. They're discontinued, so they're going to be very expensive. But let's say you do have them. You can rack up a lot more quests done at one given point and turn them all in at the same time. So if you have small buffs like that, like the potion, you can actually level up faster now. But that being said, potions aren't available anymore. It's all, you know, your BOAs. They nerfed the maximum XP from Refer a Friend. They nerfed the maximum XP from BOAs. Yeah, they definitely made leveling a little bit slower, but they removed the travel time and the needing to maximize by, there's this one quest here that you need to do, and then this quest is worth your time, this quest is not worth your time. So there's less of an equation and more of a just go out into the real world and just do quests. That's all it is. There's still a more optimized way, but it's not as determined as before. Ah, why, Pelter? There it is. Come back. Let me see if I can get you to come over here. They buff mobs and nerfed XP games hard. Yeah, it seems like they did that for dungeons. Oh, that explosive, is it gonna hit us? I hope not. No, it didn't. Okay, perfect. One for Zandalar Druid and one for Zandalar Warrior. Nice. That's one way of saving up your boosts for the new stuff. Alright, how's my healer? My healer is good. Oh, this warrior keeps pulling for me. Guys, if you ever want to make a tank upset, just pull for your tank. Just pull for your tank and your tank will eventually get upset. It's gonna happen. Man, I hate the fact that the Strike of the Mountain is so... The timing on it can be so all over the place. And it hurts like hell too, especially on a Tyrannical week. Alright. Let's keep a lookout. Alright. 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 I think it's the one straight behind me, straight in front of me. I think it's this guy. The warrior thinks it's a different one. I don't know anymore. We'll see if I'm right. You just need to know the realm and the guild that 300 plays on. Nope, I was wrong. I play in Dalaran now, but then again, when I first started the channel, I was on Bronzebeard, and then I went to Tyrallion, and now I'm on Dalaran. So yeah, just, you know, go with it, go with the flow. I'm in Dalaran now in a guild, and we run heroic. We walked into Mythic. We did Garathi Mythic, but we haven't had the numbers for it again, so we need some more numbers. But yeah, I'm in Dalaran right now. Although if you are into auction house play, Dalaran is not the place for you. The economy in Dalaran is not good. The economy in Tyrallion was a lot easier to do. Dalaran has too many people. They took more than what they gave. I agree. I think leveling definitely got nerfed a lot harder than anything that they did with level scaling. Yeah. But I do like the fact that you don't no longer just show up and one-shot everything. And dungeons aren't show up and one-shot. Dungeons should be show up and one-shot if it's old stuff. Like if you're level 70 and you're running a level 20 dungeon. But not when you're of the right level for it. That never felt right. Did Blizzard go too far? Did science go too far? A little bit. You have the BOA potion from the Timeless Isle still. You need to hold on to it and sell it in like a year. You know, come back to the game in like a year. No one's going to have that potion, and they're all going to be like, I will give you 3 WoW tokens for that potion. I can maximize that potion so much. Hopefully they skip, and hopefully this warrior doesn't pull for me. I said skip in chat. But we'll see. People still pull the casters on the way to Cenarius. Yes. Yes, they do. Because you out-leveled zones very quickly. Yeah, that was a big reason that they did it. The fact that you would just show up. Oh no, there's a bunch of explosives down there in the water. Okay. One of the DPSers dealt with those, which is good. Perfect. Now we've got these guys up here, and we can see the explosives that they're going to be throwing out on us. Worst thing you can do as a tank is pull mobs for them. Yes. Yep. And if you just body pull if it's an accident, it's one thing. But if you are straight up just pulling for them the whole dungeon, you're gonna you're gonna irritate someone. You've always chosen Shockwave, and Shockwave is good. But the thing is, it's on a 40-second cooldown if you don't have the right amount of people. So every now and then, there's someone you need to interrupt, right? Every now and then it's just like, this guy needs to be interrupted. There's nothing I can do about it, and it's a single person. And as much as you would love to wait for an AoE pack, it doesn't always work out that way. So Warbringer does the AoE stun and does a single target stun. It has charges, so you can use them back to back if you need to. And the big part, the biggest part of it, is Warbringer is not subject to diminishing returns. The stun is the stun. It's always going to land for the same. No diminishing returns. That's what I really like about it. The fact that it doesn't matter what my group has done. If I see something that needs to be stunned, I am going to get to stun it indefinitely, like for the full duration. And I even have 2 charges of it, so I can even do it that way. But yeah, it's kind of it's upsetting that they got rid of the AoE aspect of it. You had an idiot doing that to you yesterday in the time walking who was also in your Discord giving you step-by-step instructions. We need to be careful with this. We do have bolstering. I don't want that worm over here to just have like 7 or 8 stacks of bolstering and just completely wreck us. So the grub master is going to get a few stacks, and that's okay. I'm going to stun him right here along with his grub. Oh, I missed him just by a little bit. And then we're going to get to pull the other guy. But imagine if this has twice as many bolstering stacks. I am very glad nobody pulled for me. He was giving you step-by-step instructions. You knew the dungeons very well, and you're quite aggravated by the end of the run. You should have just mentioned, like, hey, you know what? You need to chill out. I know how to do this. Trust me, man. I've been tanking this whole expansion. And RNGesus just left, and everything got really dark. Okay, let me change that. Oh, hey, look, he pulled again, and he died. Nice. Maybe he shouldn't have pulled. I mean, I don't, you know, just guessing. Just a thought. Elixir of Ancient Knowledge. Sounds like it. I don't have any of them. Am I playing undead for racial or for looks? Looks. Because for racials, I get to break fear and sap, but as a warrior, I have Berserker Rage, and I can already do that. Underwater breathing is not a thing you ever have to worry about. And the other racial is Touch of the Grave. It's a little bit of self-healing, and self-healing is nice as a tank, but definitely not necessary for any class. So yeah, I play undead because I like the way it looks. His grub bubs. It was nice, so you ran yourself through SFK, so your Warlock went from 42 to 52. So it's just 6 more to go. Nice. Yeah, once you hit 58, Ramparts was giving 1.7 levels as well. So, and my buddy only had 40% BOA. Like, he didn't have full BOAs. So I was running him through Ramparts. He was getting about 1 level and 70% of another one. So with the extra 10%, it should have gotten close. It should have been like 1.85, almost 2 levels per run. But somebody earlier did say that they did hotfix it. They did nerf it. Probably on the reset. Probably on the reset yesterday. So I haven't tried it since this last, you know, server reset. Let me get rid of that. We can also heal ourselves just a little bit. Oh, your potion is BOA though? No, there's one that you can sell. I believe it's called the Elixir of the Rapid Mind. And that one you can sell, and I think that's the one that they removed from the game. Could be wrong. I know Max did a lot of leveling, and so he might know a little bit more than I do which potion it was. Alright, I didn't know which puddle it was, so I ran to the second one, just in case. Also, Spike Tongue doesn't end immediately when it seems like it. You kind of have to, I've done the mistake of turning around and charging back in a little too fast. A little too soon. You gotta let it cool down a little bit. But yeah, Ramparts was giving almost those 2 levels earlier. But yeah, somebody else said that they're getting a lot less now. So I'm probably just gonna have to completely pull the video. I don't like having a video that's completely false. Like not even close to what is currently live. But the initial power leveling that I did was in Old Kara, and I was running Katie and Nerds actually, and they got 2 levels per run just from the trash. And then I started doing stockades, and I did ramparts, I did SFK, and all the XP was relatively good. But it seems like they got to it. I know that there was a lot of discussion about this. Just aside from like me making the video, I saw a few like threads come up on it because they had nerfed the BOAs. A lot of people were asking about ways of power leveling. Alright, so we won't pull the Scorpion. We have to deal with the Demolisher here. So let's just deal with this guy before we go out. Let me go ahead and charge. Get my snare, get my stun off. We got this thing got to deal with. You're back, Tyler? Welcome back, man. Welcome back. I'm catching up with chat. Catching up. Trying to do this plus 16 in time as well. So yeah, this week it's as difficult as a 7 out of 10 because it is tyrannical and explosive. But if you've got at least 3 people in your group that are going to help you stomp out every explosive, then this week goes down to about a 4 out of 10, because then you're just dealing with bolstering and tyrannical. Bolstering is just going to make it so that your run is slower. It's not really going to make your run more difficult as long as you manage your pulls. But by making it a little bit slower, it makes it so that a +3 is a lot more difficult to get. Because in order to get a +3, you're going to have to do really big pulls, right? Well, guess what? You got bolstering. You can't do really big pulls. So yeah, it's going to limit your ability of getting +3s, but it won't necessarily up the difficulty. So this week is not too bad. As far as my This Week in Mythic Plus video, I have the footage. I need to transfer it and do the last few steps. Again, another pull for me. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I need to interrupt that bound. There it is. So yeah, as far as the This Week in Mythic Plus video, it's coming. It'll drop later today. But this is kind of the other version of it, the live stream. A little bit more of a long-winded version of it. And I think we're gonna be perfectly, yeah, enemy forces perfectly done. Normally, if we hadn't pulled that one pull that I don't like, I also pull these guys back here. How's my healer? My healer needs a little bit of mana. And this is gonna pull for me. Look at him, look at him, look at him! He's like, ah! I can't not pull! He got hit once. There it is. Just let him freak out a little bit. Let him take one of the hits. Here's the landslide. I've got my AM up. Molten Crash. I'll be spell reflecting the next one. If you are gonna be doing the spell reflect on this guy, the best thing to do is to not have your active mitigation up, so you spell reflect both the ability and the extra damage as well. So yeah, if you're gonna be doing the spell reflect, try to do it on moments when you won't have AM up on purpose, so that you spell reflect more damage back. Here's the landslide. My spell reflect is down, and then we're gonna have magma wave here. So let me start running back this way. There it is. Let me jump back. There's the landslide. I do have AM up, so I'll just keep that going. And the next one I'll do a spell reflect for. We do have an explosive going out there. There's a landslide. I do need to throw my spell reflect up. Take care of that orb as well. So I got both done. And then let's take care of this spell, explosive. That magma wave is in the puddle, which kind of sucks. Hopefully, we get one more. Hopefully we get one more. That was a landslide, but no follow-up. Alright, so we're going to get... I need to take care of that explosive. Here's a magma wave. Let me hide back here. With Tyrannical, this boss just becomes a lengthy process that you just need to deal with. Not much else you can do about it. Alright, I'm going to do AM for this one, and then the next one, I'll do Spell Reflect. Hopefully that active mitigation goes away before. It should. We have 1 second left. We'll be good. Here's the crystal spikes. We got another, you know, safe spot back there, and I'm going to do Spell Reflect for this one. Perfect. Let me go ahead and move him just a little bit before his next landslide so we can be a little bit closer to our safety zone back there. Perfect. Got it in time. What was that? A +1. Not bad. Not bad. Got my blacksmithing quest going. Let me fix this light. Keeps changing on us. What is my highest key that I've done on time? I want to say a +17. It always seems to take a hunter for this instance for those weak stun the middle guy or the worm. Oh, you always take a hunter. Oh, I see what you mean. I told him you knew the runs and he did not care. He even told me that where to pull the ads and Brian, that sounds really annoying, man. That sounds really annoying. Well, he pulled. If he dies, if you die, that's on you, yeah. If you pull, I mean, you know, why would you pull if you can't take the damage, right? You used to rage as a tank when some kid pulled? Yeah, I'm the captain. Look at me. That's the only reason you miss Undead. The unpredictable heal is so nice at times. It's nice. So when an expansion first launches, that's when it's tuned, right? So when an expansion first launches, the random heal is nice. It's substantial. But as the expansion keeps going and gear gets better, they never make Touch of the Grave hit harder. At least it doesn't seem like it. It doesn't scale as well. So when the expansion first comes out, Touch of the Grave is nice. It gives you a really nice heal. But once the expansion is almost over, it's not that much anymore. Although in the BFA Alpha, I can notice the heal on my warrior. So in the Alpha for leveling, it's going to be really nice. It's so rude to nerf it. They removed both potions, Rapid Mind, the one that you just... Oh, okay. Christian, why the whole political thing? Is that related to WoW? Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since you made it to my stream. Nice. Back when Nighthold was a thing. Tyler. I remember your name, though. I remember your name. Do you want challenge modes back? I didn't play during mob challenge modes, but if we're doing Mythic Pluses on a timer and there's leaderboards, I don't understand why we don't have rewards like they used to be in mob with challenge modes. I don't understand, like, why... We're pushing +15s, we're pushing +16s, 17s, +20s, but the only cosmetic reward is a different skin on our artifact weapon. There should be a plate set, there should be, or even like per class or something, but there should be sets on completing Mythic Pluses. Even if we just have a Mythic Plus currency, like old school Valor points, something for you to grind and work towards, so that you can get a unique ability that shows off that you completed a +15 Neltharians or something. You know, I completely agree with the whole challenge mode thing. What add-on am I using to highlight explosive orb? That is a weak aura, and I can give that to you, Silencia. Long time Phobonics, man, I remember you. It's been a while. Yeah, all is well, yes. We're doing a little bit of alpha streaming and a little bit of normal streaming nowadays. He damages you when you move, yes, but the amount of damage is very low. Oh, nice. Thank you, Brittany. You did a thing. Thank you, Brittany. I appreciate it. I'm barely catching up with chat. Thank you, Brittany. I appreciate it. That hunter was trash. Why? 1.4 mil? Not good enough? Good damage, poor CC. Oh, yeah, there was no CC. What's up, Era? How you doing? Keys get pretty hard. The highest you manage is 21 upper, but 20s is the rest. It's super aggravating. 1 in 20 groups get the timer. Curious what my DPS is like. In terms of in my prot spec, my DPS is probably 600k, 500k to 600k. That would be an average. I focus more on my HPS. Right now I was pulling 732k. I would say that's a little bit on the higher side. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. DPS is pretty high for a warrior tank. Yeah, I thought I was more around the 600k. You know, but you guys can see. So earlier there was someone telling me that prot warriors have no activity and that I don't know what I'm talking about. I have 99.4% activity when I tank, so I'm not quite sure. I was gonna show them logs, but Warcraft logs was down this morning. But they were saying that prot warriors have really low activity, and that you just set stuff up and you can make a full dinner. You can cook a full dinner before you have to press the next button. I don't know how they're playing their prot warrior, but probably the answer is not correctly. Ninja in my Lex group for your Yeah, I went in this. Sorry about that. Posted a vid on your own channel as a tester, tanking a plus 14. You made many mistakes. I'll take a look. Let me see. Let me open it up. I see. 20 views, 1 month. Got it. I'll take a look after the live stream. Phobonics. You sit at about 92 to 94% activity. Yeah, every time I have a log, I'm definitely above 90. It's definitely not what it used to be. Not what it used to be. All right, let's do one more dungeon. All right, let's see. 21 court. I don't like court. Oh, somebody wanted Kara. I think it was Christian that wanted Kara, right? Plus 18. Oh, they delisted. Plus 15. There needs to be more. This is it? They're queued up for Kara, but it says vault? See, look, I adjusted the light, and you guys see this? The sun today. The sun today needs to make up its mind. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a really high Kara is going to be on here. Lower Kara 18. This is a different person, too. The other guy was from Kel'Thalas. Let's see if we can get into an 18. Get denied, aren't Jesus? Apply to the 21. Where is the 21? I see a 19 upper Kara. Let's see if we can get into the 19. Oh, the 21 quarter stars? No. Quarter stars is gross. You're averaging 6 to 700k DPS and 2 to 400k HPS. I push more HPS than that. My average HPS is 500. I was pushing 571 in that fight. So yeah, my average HPS is 500, but when I'm tanking a raid boss, which is a lot more damage, I can push over upper Kara plus 19. All right, I can push over 1 mil pretty solidly. Like on Fellhounds. Fellhounds is so good for healing per second. Oh, nice! Something else to give away. Lil bling. My HPS in Fellhounds sits at about 1.1 to 1.2 million. The large difference between 17 and 20 is CC and DPS numbers. Yes. Yes, let the rips begin. I don't know if anyone else is gonna get into this damn thing. Plus 19. Oh man. 17 plus is very hard. Trying to push at least 20 by the end of the expansion, that's the goal. Baby Bling, congrats. Yeah, that'll be going over to my bank vault for you guys. As a prop paladin, you manage 400k HPS without the Rift World Cortex. A lot of people really like that Rift World Cortex. I've got to admit, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. 1 to 2 million on 2 to 3 targets. Yeah, Paladin DPS is crazy. Paladin DPS blows me out of the water. Although Demon Hunter is, you know, the craziest. Spirit Bomb, I don't know. You know, it's like they still haven't noticed Spirit Bomb. Anyway, you could carry a viewer. At the moment, not right now, but I am planning on doing certain reward tiers that if you watch the stream for a certain amount of time, you get coins, and you can use those coins to purchase carries. So it's still in the works. I still need to work with my robot that manages the stream a little bit to see how we can implement the shop, because the shop can't be implemented in any normal way. I have to find a roundabout way for that shop. You face poor rage management at the moment, so used to playing Fury, which is all rage dumping. I have a ton of rage dump too, man. If I sell a carry for Mythic Plus, hit you up for heals for sure. How many can you get with that? I don't know, so I need to see what the pricing would be. The normal giveaways are just, you know, just to see if you've been in here for longer than 20 seconds. Normal giveaways are 15 coins, and the WoW token giveaways are 60 something. It's just to make sure that you don't just come in here for the last minute and you don't actually watch any of the streams. But as far as the coin shop, I'm still working out the prices. Honestly, Rift World does wonders when you have lots of targets. Not that useful in raids though. I really like my Kingaroth trinket. My Kingaroth trinket puts in a lot of work. This guy right here, 960, reduces the damage I take for the next 10 swings by 1.2 mil each. It's insane. It's insane what this trinket mitigation does. We're doing Kara. We're doing Kara. Price out some power levels too. They nerfed it. I really need to take a look to see how really dire it is, how bad it got. Seems like it got pretty bad. Trash packs for Proud Warrior can do up to 3 to 4 mil DPS. That depends on the pack size. Nice. The one thing I don't like about Rift World is the secondary stat. This has haste. This has this has strength. Look at that. Oh, I need to stop leveling this up, guys. If I hit 1,000, it'll have more than just an even amount of stats. That's it, guys. I can't take it to 1,000. It's not a thing. Did I finish it on time? Yes. Yes, we did. Let me look here. We did it in 29 minutes, 27 seconds, and I think the timer is 35. So we had a little bit of time left. You got half of what the video said. Yeah, I think it's been changed. Kind of sucks. Gotta hit the sack for sure, Demon Hunter. Thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Maybe you'll teach me monk one day, so I can have a monk. Monk tanking looks really fun. I'll give you that. You need a healing pantheon? Oh, everybody left the party. Why? Alright, let's try to find a quick key. This is taking too long. If you need a pantheon, you need to talk to Katie. Katie has gotten 1 million pantheons. We already did Neltharian's Lair. Cathedral? Cathedral. Cathedral on explosive is terrible for the first boss. The first boss spawns a ton of ads that are slowly walking to you across the room with no LOS possibilities. And all of these ads can spawn an explosive. So there's all these explosions going off across the room with no way to LOS it. It's terrible. Let's do it. Let's rip this key. Cathedral. I don't use Devastator. Yes, I do. Oh, I was talking about talent points earlier. So, I have that on my bars just from when I used to have my rotation in there, and my muscle memory is set to hit 3, being that. And when Nighthold was still around, I needed Indomitable to push because our HP got nerfed so badly during that Nighthold tier that you needed Indomitable to do progression. So during that time, I would switch between both. Once I was comfortable in farm content, I'd throw on Devastator, and Tomb was a little nicer to us, and Taurus was way nicer to us, but I run Devastator. But I still have it on my bars from when I used to just switch back and forth. What is my Raider IO score if you use that mod? I don't use the mod, but on the website, my Raider IO score is probably 2100. I'm a little above 2k. Nothing crazy. A total beast. That trinket is very strong in raids. You prefer the crit on the Rift World for Mythic Plus that ways. Very true. You can push out more DPS with crit. You're more concerned with your DPS than your survivability currently. My biggest concern now, survivability is you know, fine. I think Prot Warriors can survive just fine. Every, like, very normal things. This guy needs to help me summon. Come on, come on. Wait. It's the same warrior from the Neltharians run that was pulling for me. This key is gonna go along swimmingly, guys. Just fine. What I'm worried about right now in terms of my warrior and what I'm trying to do is I don't mind losing a little bit of haste because I generate so much rage. Anger management kind of doubles as a form of haste because anger management lowers my cooldown on battle cry, on demo shout. My battle cry gives me shield slams, which makes my berserker rage come off cooldown. So I'm okay if my haste drops down to about 24. What I'm trying to really do now is to maximize my strength and my mastery so my ignore pains are bigger. So when I first finished Antaurus, my ignore pains were at about 3.3 million. Now currently they sit at about 3.7. So I've managed to increase my maximum ignore pain by 400,000. So my big concern now, instead of like DPS or HPS or anything like that, it's pushing bigger ignore pains, making my bubble as big as possible. So I try to maximize that. You literally don't know how to play without Devastator. They should just put it in as a normal passive. I agree, Brasado. I think it's very silly that Devastator is a talent. It was borderline for forever. It was our filler. It was our filler, and it still is our filler in one way or another. Whether you are clicking it or not, whether you have the Devastator talent point or you don't have it, that ability is still your filler. It hasn't changed at all, and I think it's very silly that I have to pick up a talent point to have it, you know, activate and open up my rotation a little bit. 2 of your 4 characters have Cathedral keys. Yeah, you probably don't want to do Cathedral this week. We'll show you why. You have more work to do. You're only at 1796. I'm talking about maximum ignore pain, which maximum ignore pain is 3 ignore pains stacked up. So a total of 180 rage. I'm not talking about a 60 rage one. Haven't done any vault or seat this season yet. I did. The seat one was expired, so I could probably get my score up. Oh, you're talking about 1796 is your Raider IO score, not your ignore pain bubble. Got it. Warlock, Hunter, Shaman, Sham heals. Yeah, Shaman healers. It's Warlock, Hunter. Oh wait, are they all the same? Is it the same Hunter? I cleared my my recount, not my recount, my SCADA. They might be the exact same people. Heroic Strike and Devastator, good old times. I think in BFA, I think we're going to need a rage dump since we no longer have ignore pain to rage dump. And whether that's ignore pain or a devastator or something, we need a rage dump in BFA. Because if we're generating anywhere close to the rage that we're generating now, BFA feels a little clunky because I have nowhere to put that rage. My revenge is still on a 3-second cooldown. It's part of the global cooldown, but an off global cooldown rage dump would go a very long way for Prot Warriors right now. Check the names in the Mythic Plus score tab. Oh, you're right. No, I can't. They're not in my guild. These are all guildies. Oh, right here. Bankra, yep. They are the same people. They are the same group. That's really weird. Because the group wasn't completely full when I joined it. It slowly filled up. So it slowly got filled up by the same exact people. I think this means that we're friends. I think it means that I'm friends with them now. I think I have to. I probably have to have them over for Christmas. Invite them over for Thanksgiving. This is terrible. I don't like this. It's the exact same group makeup. Yeah, I forgot that I could see that. Oh no! We lost to the Fell Explosive. Oh, there it is again. Another Fell Explosive going off. Oh, we got this. That's what happens when I look down. Jealous of Demon Hunters? Of Demon Hunter tanks? What do I think about Prot Warriors and BFA PvP? I haven't PvP'd in BFA. Hey, that's something I haven't done. This guy's gonna yell at us right now. Come on. Come over here. Perfect. Did we pull that thing? No, we did. In truth, you're so jealous of Demon Hunters. Are we talking about their healing, their movement, or the Spirit Bomb? The fact that Spirit Bomb is insane and still hasn't been addressed? Is that... I'm not jealous about Spirit Bomb. It just allows Demon Hunters to solo Nighthold, and I can't, and I tried, and I was able to solo Chronomatic Anomaly, but not Trilliax. I was trying to bring you guys a series in which I went in as my Prot Warrior and soloed all of Nighthold, but I was stuck. I need a lot of crit gear. I need to up my DPS by an insane amount. They're stalking me? Maybe. Maybe. Wait. If you guys can hear me, nod your heads. No, they're not here. Alright, come over here. No, interrupt. He's in a fell swipe into the group right now. I feel it. I feel it. If he eats the food before everything else, don't bring the war. Probably. That's what happens when you have a warrior that just pulls before everyone else. He'll just start eating the food before everyone else. I believe it. I believe it. He got hit by the swipe. I mean, we're not criticizing this guy. No big deal. What's up, Hooves? How you doing, man? Alright, hopefully, there it is. That explosive went down. Damage and healing is nuts. Nuts. Are we talking about the group? I need to step my healing game up. I'm not using my cooldowns. V-Day necessity time for also doing it. For sure, man. Thank you for stopping by, Christian. I appreciate it. And Christian, thank you for the patronage, my friend. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Alright, this is going to be a super big pull that is probably going to wipe us. So, in case you guys didn't hear earlier, Christian, who has already sponsored a ton of the WoW token giveaways, pledged to Patreon in order to be able to fund the WoW giveaways. So, Shout out to Christian. He's basically going to be funding the rest of these WoW token giveaways, and it's insane and extremely generous on his behalf. We are having the February WoW token giveaway on Friday. So as part of Friday's live stream, oh, I went down to that. As part of Friday's live stream, we are going to be doing the WoW token giveaway. So be here if you want to win a WoW token. But Christian has decided to, you know, donate to us, donate to the community, donate to the channel. And huge shout out to him, man. I appreciate it a lot. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is really gonna hurt. Phobonics, I appreciate the donation, man. I appreciate it. You should get a dancing baby boomkin coming up here on the stream. Let's see, is this still up? There it is. It was a little delayed. And if you do happen to watch the video, please can you give me some feedback? For sure, Phobonics. I'm taking a look. I have it open in another tab. So I'm going to be taking a look at that, my friend. No Valentine's Day token. If you win a pet, you want a Valentine's Day pet. I don't know how many Valentine's Day themed pets I have. I don't think I have very many. Oh wait, I have the pink elephant. That's part of Valentine's Day. That's one that I know I have. Alright, let's get an Eltharian's Fury going here. How far am I in Antorus? We full clear heroic every week. The issue right now is that at the end of the expansion, we don't have the numbers to push Mythic. We were never a Mythic raiding guild, so we've jumped into Mythic one day, and that one day we got Garathi down. So we're technically 1 out of 11 Mythic, but we haven't had the numbers again to be able to jump into Mythic. We need the 20 people. We've only been able to find that 20 people a handful of times, so yeah, we full clear heroic every week, normally in one night, unless there's a major hiccup that happens. But yeah, we do heroic. Hopefully if we find some new people, I'm not doing any of the recruiting. I don't know how the recruiting is happening, but if we find new people, then maybe we can start doing Mythic. But at this point, with the new expansion being kind of announced and alpha being out there, you know, you're gonna get a drop in attendance. That's just how it is at the end of every expansion. Oh, we can go, we can go, we can go. Go. I don't know if everyone's gonna make it. Someone's gonna pull this guy. Knew it. Oh, do we have a banish? Yeah, we did. Yeah, despite the vanish, still enters combat. Still gotta get it done. Go Christian, you're so nice. Yeah, he's donated and given for, I think at this point, over 10 tokens. Shout out to Christian for helping us make that a thing and being able to maintain that. Alright, we just need one. That's it, guys. It's official. I'm a Mythic Raider. 1 out of 11. Still counts. Oh, that explosion almost went off. It's going to be hard to do this pull because you have stuff like that Bolstering Rain, which you really want to stun. Bolstering Rain is going to really hurt you, but you've also got all the explosives to stomp out. So you've got a lot of things to do here. Like this explosive almost went off. As a tank, you basically need to hit the explosion 3 times auto attack, unless you have your shield slam off cooldown, which you don't always have it on the turn of a dime. Oh, this is really hurting. I need to step up my healing game. I'm healing 800 or 900k HPS right now, still dying. This damn thing right here. Look at this. 280k damage per second. How's my healer? He's doing alright. Healer's okay for another pull. You just got to Coven on Heroic. Oh, good luck with Heroic Coven. That's a mission of its own. That can be really, really tough, especially the first time you're trying to get it down. What kind of tanks do you have? Blood DK makes it a little bit easier if you do happen to have a Blood DK. You're already stuck to normal to 2 months before hitting Heroic. Nice. Getting your gear out there, getting your Pantheon trinkets leveled up. That's gonna help out as well. Your Pantheon trinkets, every time it procs on a tank, it's going to full heal the tank. So randomly your tanks will just hit full HP. So yeah, there's a lot of upsides to having your Pantheon trinkets. So farming those out is definitely very helpful for you. Alright, let's pull this guy as well. And we'll see how much of a rip key this is right now when we pull this guy. So the hard part is we have explosive. Explosive can spawn off of anything that is even ads. So this guy spawns a ton of ads in the back of the room. Now these ads start running towards you, and they could summon explosive. So you could have 3 ads on this side, 3 ads on that side. Then explosive ticks, you have 6 explosives going off way over here. Boss is still, you know, where he is back here, because you don't want to touch the... Oh, nice. Pull for the tank. That's cool, because healer has half mana. Alright. So let's see. Let's see how this goes. So again, I'm being fixated. I don't want to run into these other mobs. We have 1 explosive going on over here. 2 explosives going off. We already lost 2 people. And we're probably going to lose a little bit more. Here we have 1 explosive right underneath the boss. There's 3 more explosives here. You guys can see that. Or 2 more. Sorry. 2 more explosives. There's the 3rd one. Yeah. For explosive on Cathedral, this is going to be our rip key. But for explosive on Cathedral, you need to be on your explosive stomping game. Not to mention it's Tyrannical, so the boss fight is going to be extended. It's going to last a longer amount of time. Those 2 things combined together are going to make Cathedral live up to its nickname of the Cathedral of Eternal Hell. Yeah, you've got a Prop Paladin and a Bear Druid. Something cool that is a Blessing Freedom can cheese the Frosty buff. Yes. Yeah, that's good. This guy hits like a truck. Yeah, he hits like a truck. But his damage isn't really what's worrying about it. What worries me is the whole explosive thing. Rip key? Yeah, probably. This is probably one of the worst keys to run on explosive week. This key and Seat of the Triumvirate, because you also get a ton of ads that spawn in Seat of the Triumvirate while you're trying to run away, and the explosives can spawn on them when they spawn on top of your body. So it really slows you down. You're trying to get from point A to point B. All of a sudden, 5 bombs spawn way behind you, and there's no LOS. If there was a corner to go around, it wouldn't be so bad. Alright. What? What are you doing in there, my friend? Oh, come back. How 1 out of 20 keys go at that level? Yeah, rip key. We'll see. We'll see how this next pull goes. Although, I don't know if it's going to be much better. Let's pop our rune and our infinite elixir here. The hunter's almost back. Once the hunter's back, we can go. All right. Good luck to us. Why is the warrior that pulls for me telling me to DBM pull? That's funny. Alright, so here are the ads again. This is going to be our downfall. You see one explosive over there, way behind anything we can possibly get. And then we're going to have one explosive right here, right up front, not getting stomped out. So once we get hit with 2 explosives, it's a wipe, right? There's 2 explosives going off right now. Those are both going to blow up. That's a wipe. Yep, there it is. There it is. Those 2 explosives went off. C, Arcway, HOV are keys that you wouldn't touch on explosive Tyrannical. Arcway can do a lot. But the thing is, with Arcway at least, you know, you talk about the rat pull. There's a few pulls that have a ton of mobs that are going to spawn a ton of explosives. You can LOS those pulls. It's the spiders you can LOS into the hallway. So as bad as Arcway can get, if everyone in your group is in the same page and you're all talking to each other, you can just say, don't worry about those explosives, don't stomp them out, we're gonna kill all the mobs and then pull them in here, or we're gonna pull the mobs, pull them in here, and then we're gonna dance in and out of this hallway, in and out around this corner. You don't have to worry about it that much. For a dungeon like Cathedral and a dungeon like Seat of the Triumvirate, you lose that LOS ability. You don't have that privilege. There's nowhere I can pull the boss to where if I wanted to pull the boss for LOS, I'm going to be pulling him near the planter, which is right where the plants spawn. And if one of those plants touches me, we all blow up and die as well. A lot of people don't like Black Rook Hold on Tyrannical. Oh, I don't mind Black Rook Hold on Tyrannical. The second boss is the only part that's a bit of an issue. You need to have your DPSers wear Pridas or have enough HP to survive the charge. That's it. Anything after that on Black Rook Hold is easy. Like Dantalian Axe is very simple. Not very difficult at all. And then you have the third boss, I forget his name, the guy with the hateful gaze. He's not very difficult either. He just takes a while. You could lose a little bit of the platform. You just need to adjust. Alright, let's do a pull timer again.
3, 2, 1.
But yeah, I don't mind Black Rook Hold on Tyrannical. For me, the one dungeon that I don't like running, and this is ever, is Court of Stars. That's it. I just don't like Horde of Stars. Alright, we've got the ads up again. So we've got one explosive. I only see one so far. I see 2. There's one here. There's one way in the back. That one, we outranged it, so that's good. Let me take care of this one right here in melee. We have one relatively close here. Hopefully we get to it. Let me pop this guy. Let me kill this one. Come on. We got this. Perfect. Alright. Oh, we're handling explosives, guys. Things are happening. Things are going down. Let me kill these guys. Nice. Alright, second wave of ads. We're gonna get 3, maybe 4 waves of ads. So here's the other ad I need to worry about picking up here. He's gonna do his little AoE thing. Let me get rid of this fell explosive. Alright, that got really close with the Timber Smash, and the Succulent Lasher as well. So let me get out of here. Oh no, slowly but surely the spores were starting to tick for way too much. Yeah, and the explosives started going off. Yeah, those spores will slowly ramp up. Just not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Last boss on Tyrannical week and COS is terrible. Yeah, if you can lose a ton of that platform, and then everybody just gets hit by that. All right, guys, we are going to do the giveaway. So let's do a pet giveaway and wrap up today's stream. You also don't like COS, although you prefer it. I'm for it. I just don't like COS at all. I'm getting more and more used to it when I wanted to break 2K on my Mythic Plus score, but even then, COS is one of those dungeons I'd rather not. Alright. Let's do the pet giveaway. Give me a second to adjust RNGs this here. And the pets are in another realm now. Let me set up the robots. Alright, if you would like to participate in the giveaway, type in the word giveaway in the chat right now and you can win a free pet. They go anywhere from like 500 gold to 10k gold, so if you are just looking to make some cash, you can go ahead and sell these pets if you'd like. If not, you can hang on to these pets if you are a collector and you like to pet battle as well. We have a lot of pets being offered here. Valentine's Day pet. The only Valentine's Day pet that I can think of is the pink elephant. Although I might have another one. We'll see. We'll see when we load up. But if you guys were just here to watch the alpha footage or the Mythic Plus footage, regardless of if you want spoilers or not, thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support, all the donations, the patrons, the sponsors. I really appreciate you guys and everything that you guys do to help support the channel, or whether it's just sharing all the videos with your fellow guildies, Discord groups, anything like that. I really do appreciate it, and thank you guys. Good luck everyone, awesome stream. Nice, Tyler. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, Tyler, and don't be a stranger, man. Don't be a stranger. Alright, let's see. As far as Valentine's Day pets, we've got the Sister of Temptation. Does that count as Valentine's Day? I would say yes. Here we have the pint-sized pink pachyderm. That's the little pink elephant. That's all I can think of for Valentine's Day. Oh, I didn't pick up Mr. Bomb. Mr. Bomb here, and everything else I think we do have. Yeah, this is all doubles. You're out, you have no coins. Will, thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. You're just here to watch the content, you have a good attitude, and you enjoy watching the vids. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it, man. I do live stream every Wednesday and Friday, Brian. So on Wednesdays, like today, it's more of me streaming solo thing. So what I stream is I normally just stream a bunch of Mythic Plus, and I stream it every week to show you guys the hard keys, the easy keys, how the affixes are really affecting us that week. But since I got the alpha access, I'm gonna be streaming alpha and then Mythic Plus. So like today I did 2 keys and then a lot more alpha footage. So I'm gonna be streaming that on Wednesdays, and then on Fridays I run Antaurus with you guys. So on Fridays, if you have a US client and you have a Horde character, then you can run Antaurus with us and get yourself some free loot. A lot of the people in the community here that run with us, at this point, they have all the gear they need from Antaurus, so there's plenty of loot sharing going on as well. So if you want to stop by, you're subbed and you get notices, thank you, man. I appreciate it. You'll see that the next video that goes live is going to be a breakdown of the weekly affixes, which I do every week. And then after that, we'll do, I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on the alpha right now. So once or twice a week, you're going to be seeing a video for some alpha stuff, different classes, different looks into them, maybe a little bit of analysis, and still going to be doing a little bit of Antaurus stuff. I've got one or a few other things coming that I already know that I kind of have planned out. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I do about 2 to 3 edited videos a week and 2 live streams a week. So you can stop by in whichever fashion you'd like. Might take you up on that when you have 3 Horde tunes for sure, Brian. I'm telling you. What's the alpha? It's the first letter of the Greek alphabet. That's what I heard anyway. That's the rumor around the Romans. That's what they said after they took over. You work from home, so you just plop your... Oh, nice, man. I appreciate that. I really do. Just sit down and watch some of my content. I'm also trying to work on a little bit of content that separates from guides a little bit, maybe some more opinionated pieces. The power leveling one was the first attempt at separating a little bit from the whole just strict guides, a little bit more rewatchable content, a little bit more shareable content, but it got nerfed. So that power leveling video is probably going to be taken down. Not going to lie to you guys. It's just wrong information that's out there. How am I? I'm doing good, STL. I'm doing good, man. Your evil overlords changed your schedule. That sucks. But hey, you know what, STL? You're taking steps to change which evil overlords you have. And maybe one day you can be freelance. It's good, man. Work towards that. You've got to respect the grind and the hustle, man. All right, we're almost here to the starting zone. It looks like we've got 15 seconds left on the giveaway. Soon you'll be your own evil overlord. Yep. You'll be in bed and you'll be like, I really don't want to wake up today. And you'll be like, if I take a day off, I'll literally make $0 because I'm my own boss and I can't take a day off. This is terrible. Brittany is the winner. Congrats, Brittany. You're going to want the Valentine's Day pet? You're really going to want the pink elephant? Or are you going to go a little bit more sadistic on Valentine's Day and go with the Sister of Temptation? I'm trying to see what else would be Valentine's Day-ish. Snap Lasher can count as flowers. We're just pulling. We're trying everything we can to make things Valentine's Day themed. The sister, nice. Nice. Are you able to log in right now, by the way? Or if you have a very bad Valentine's Day, you could also pick the crab. Don't do that. Let's not. That's not a good Valentine's Day for anyone. In a minute, you're on the last boss for sure. You bought the expansion and reopened your account. STL, nice, man. I think pre-patch is probably going to be like July sometime. If you definitely want to just zone out for the rest of Legion, you absolutely can. I don't think they're going to add I was very hopeful that they were going to add another raid. I was very hopeful that they were going to give us another just tiny raid, kind of like Ruby Sanctum, TOV. I really was hoping that they were going to give us another raid with like 2 or 3 raid bosses. But I really doubt that now since they have the alpha live. All of the hype is going to alpha and then to beta. So at this point, I think Legion is just about done. So if you want to completely veg out and come back to Legion and level up your allied races, now is the time where you get to breathe. Because Legion was fast paced, man. Legion was like, here's a new patch, here's a new raid, here's a new tier, here's this, here's that. Legion was just non-stop. This person would be flagged. Yeah, take him down. Yeah. Oh, come on. So close. Can I scream for the guards to come over here? Can I tell the guards, please? Guards? Oh, that mage almost died. You have every class to 110. Oh, yeah, the class monster. So your class order campaigns. And also the allied races, man. The allied races. It was everything that WoD was not. I agree. I quit during WoD. I completely left the game during WoD. I didn't play. I did not live the Pug life during WoD. I would log on every now and then, do a little bit of the garrison farm, and then I was like, this is not the game I want to play. Farming garrison. Player home always sounded really fun until they actually did it, and then you realize how single player an MMO felt. Switching now for sure. Doom Bloom. You saw a video on the new arms. Yeah, I'm going to be trying to break down that as well myself. But yeah, arms is in a much better place. I see you, Brittany. Arms is in a much better place than it was when stuff like Emerald Nightmare was out, when stuff like Nighthold was out. They definitely fixed it. Alright guys, we're going to break it down here. Do the orc dance. Brittany doing her orc dance right next to me. Professor, I hate orcs. No, it's not. you still don't like arms? It's better than well, Focused Rage. Focused Rage was one of the worst things to happen to arms. It's better now. Is it still pretty RNG? Yeah. The way Colossus Smash kind of works and stuff, it's kind of unfortunate, and I hope that they change it. But we'll see. You profess how much you hate orcs. Nice. Orcs are the master race. I would say undead are. Because everyone will end up being an undead one day, if I have my way with it. Alright guys, thank you guys for stopping by. If you guys joined us in the alpha footage and the rip keys, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for stopping by. One final shout out to the sponsors, the patrons, people who donate, people who stop by, share this footage with everyone that they can. You know, this year we started with a little shy of 6,000 subs. We'll see what we end up the year with. Hopefully it's a very good year for us, especially with all this alpha stuff coming out soon. Alright guys, see you all on Friday for the all undead normal Antorus raid. Okay, maybe not all undead, but join us on Friday if you guys want to do normal Antorus and get yourself some free loots. I'll see you guys then.